Hey, Mr. Gray.
What's up?
The sky, sir, the sky. Welcome, class, Garcia.
How you doing?
I'm awesome. I'm awesome. All right, we're gonna give everybody 5 more minutes to get in class. Let me do attendance real quick. Okay. So everybody might want to get their screen size up. This time we're getting ready. It's best to be working on a computer so you can keep up with the notes in class. So Mr. Gray is present, and Mr. Valdez is present. Okay. Welcome to class. I gotta send Mr. Miller. Oh, he made it. Okay. I was like, I don't know if he got the email or not. Welcome to class, Mr. Miller. Autumn's here. Hello, hello. Okay. Cameras have to stay on the entire time, everybody. It's part of the class policy. I gotta mark Autumn present.
Boo.
Come on, Gray, don't start. Autumn.
Great, don't start.
Thanks for the
Look,
support,
look.
Autumn.
I don't need your support. I don't need
Come,
you,
come,
brother.
come on, black people. Let's be
Well,
nice.
come on.
Or people of color. Let's be cool. Let's see here. Believe it or not, you guys are classmates, so you gotta work together. Hey, you laughing? I'm dead serious.
When have we ever worked together since this beginning? Everybody been
Yeah,
doing their own thing.
oh, you fussing, you fussing. Courtney has made it to class. Courtney, to decide if you're coming to credit recovery or not. But welcome to class. Who else we got in here? Okay, I think I got everybody else marked absent correctly. So I got Alexis, Autumn, Courtney, Mr. Miller, Gray, and Garcia. I'm going to take a moment and start a Google Doc. And don't forget the word of the day and the classroom term of the day is on the screen right now. That's Edward. Welcome to class.
What's up, Miss Tyler?
And the sky is up, sir. Congratulations on keeping up that strength status. It's very positive. And being a student of the month, by the way. So I was like, wow, good job. So we got about 2 more minutes. Everybody should be setting up their screens. Journey Walls just made it to class. All right. Okay, let's see who this is. Mikey Osama. Who is Mikey Osama?
That's me, but hold on.
Oh, that's Sinkyra.
Yeah.
It sounds like Sinkyra. Okay. All right. I didn't know who. You was about to get ejected. Ejected. Mikey Osama. I'm like, who is that? That is not on my list. Okay, I'm
Did
glad you
it
told
switch,
me.
Tyler?
You said what, Sinkyra?
Did it switch?
It did not, Sinkyra. You usually have to go out and come back in before the settings. She already did it. Never mind. Mikey Osama. Y'all can't have nicknames or aliases. That's CPS policy because it'll affect your attendance. All right, now who is coming in now? Is this her corrected? No, this is Mr. Perry. Welcome to class. And you guys are making it before the late buzzer. So we're missing Daje, we're missing Aaliyah, Miss Smith, we're missing Jalen Stuckey, Journey Walls is here, Valencia Martin we're missing, Micaiah Kennard is not here, we're waiting on Sinkyra. There she is. Okay, I see Sinkyra now. Great job, Sinkyra, you fixed it. So we just don't have Kennard. Oh, there's Jalen. Okay, you guys are like piling in on me. I was about to go through the norms. Okay. Okay, so a couple more seconds and we're going to begin our norms and get to today's problem. We got a lot of steps. So policy is, and I think everybody that I can see, your camera has to stay on the entire time, right? To make sure your attendance. When I watch these videos and I can see the cameras that are on because I'm having you guys respond. If I see a few times your camera's off and you're responding, you lose those points because you just didn't have your camera on. Unless you can explain why your camera was off. Yeah. So some of y'all be like gambling with your points because you turn the camera off and you miss the opportunity to reclaim it. So when I check the videos later on night, I see how many students kept their points versus how many students lost them. Because you can talk with your camera off, but that don't mean you're just paying attention. You're just reading something in the chat. All right, so let's get into our norms. That's the end of it. Let me save this attendance real quick and take one last look. Yeah, I think I got everybody. I don't have Shamar Davis. Jamar Davis is not here. Latrell Champagne is not here. Khalees Bailey is not here. I got to reach out to her. And Miss Archie is not here. Let me share this to the office. Okay, cool. All right, our norms. It is the culture of our school. Oh, wait, I spoke up Kanasia. There she is. Okay, so welcome to class, Kanasia. You just made it. We're going to go through our norms, though. The policy is everybody has to keep their cameras on. I keep saying like a broken record the entire time of class. If you do not, meaning you leave early or something like that, be expecting a absent marked for that time. That's the policy of CPS, not mine. Norms.
Mr. Tyler, I'll be back. Take my niece outside.
Okay, come right back if you can. So let's go through our norms and then jump into today's problem because we got a lot of steps we got to put into our notes. So at the very top, we have the 5 basic norms, right? So I'm gonna start at the top of the list. In Google Meet, I can see all of you guys. And I want you to see that there's nobody picking on nobody. This is what I see when I see your cameras are on or off. I don't know if you can see my screen now, but when I'm responding to chat is disabled right now. But once I turn it on, you'll be able to respond. And the same thing with share screen. Just let me know if you can't share. I'll turn that on. You do have to share your screens, just so you know, because some students will argue in this fact. And that's for in-class points. So as long as I'm looking at these screens and this recording is going, I need to see you. All right, let me move this out the way. And we were talking about our norms. So starting at the top of the list, alphabetically from first name, that's Mr. Valdez. He said he had to come right back. So Autumn, can you read number 1?
No one has the right to hurt another person.
Thank you, ma'am. Courtney, number 2.
Education in the classroom while safe.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Miller, number 3.
We will never behave in a way that will discredit ourselves, our school, or our family.
Thank you, sir. Next on the list would be Edward. Can you read number 4?
SL Academy of Software Schools, always a lady or a gentleman.
Thank you, sir. Next would be Jalen, number 5.
We take pride in Academy of Southwest.
Thank you, sir. Coming down to our 5 academic norms. Number 1, that would be Mr. Gray.
We respect the opinions of others.
Thank you, sir. Coming next to Mr. Garcia, can you read number 2?
We respect the culture of the classroom.
Very good, sir. Number 3, that would be Joel. Journey, are you there?
Hi. We are attentive and participate.
Thank you. Great. Mute yourself. You're an echo. Kanasia, Archie, that would be number 4.
We have high expectations of ourselves, our peers, and our teachers.
Thank you, ma'am. And the last one is Mr. Perry. Can you read number 5?
We're here to focus on preparing ourselves for post-secondary endeavors.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. So those are participation points. I want you guys to take time and look at your grades. We're 2 weeks in, and a lot of scores have been put in the system, believe it or not. So, you know, if you have your score, you still have time to like go back and fix it before progress reports and finally report cards come out for quarter 2. So take some time this weekend to get it done. All assignments, if you missed them, you still have time to turn in at least by Sunday to get 80% of the credit you may have lost. You turn in by 8 to get 100% credit. And I do that to give you guys another opportunity to still pass the class. All right, so let's jump into today's assignment. And you gotta, I keep stressing this to people. You must be on a computer because a lot of features that you want to use on a cell phone are not there. If you are on a cell phone and you don't have a laptop, I understand, but it's going to be difficult on you. So first thing you want to do is definitely download Google Docs. All right, you're going to have to make some room on your phone if you're not on a computer. Download Google Docs and type up everything I'm typing to get credit. This is like going to college or going to a job. They give you the initial steps of what to do, and it's up to you to pay attention and type in or do what they're asking you to do. Or they'll find a candidate or a person or a worker to do that task where you could not do it. All right, no exceptions. It's called workforce training. I'm trying to train you guys to get jobs, so you gotta at least follow directions. If you don't, this course is going to always be hard. All right, so step by step, what do? Log into your Gmail account. If you are a cell phone person trying to do this work, you have to log into your Chrome browser, can use Safari, and then download, this is why it's so hard on the phone, also Google Docs. So being on a cell phone just makes things very easy for you. I know students say it's easy. Yeah, just because it's easy, it'll make it better. Make sure you're logged on one screen. You resize your screens like I have, ESB, and you're in period 5. And then when you come on your other screen, make sure you set up your Google Docs. And that's Google Apps you click on to get to Google Docs. You should see what I see if you're on a computer. We're going to open up a blank document. Okay. First thing we're going to do, I'll let you know, welcome back, Mr. Valdez. First thing we're going to do is name our document. And Valdez, if we get done with this quickly, me and you can go, I can open up a separate room and we can work on that app, okay? So, yeah, I'll just put you in my prep period and we can work on your application. So do now, so you gotta finish this first, so I want you falling behind in grades, is today's date, that's 17th in November 2020. You're gonna put your header, that's the next thing we type, right? So everybody type what I'm typing. I'm putting my name, you put yours. Next is the date. This is all part of your header. So please do not cut corners or, oh, I wasn't paying attention. I'm just like, okay, well, I couldn't give you that score. Like, you have to follow with me. So this is 5th period, the last period of the day. And we're going to do intro to engineering. Oh, Garcia left. What happened? All right, so intro to engineering with robotics. Okay. So let's keep going. Next, need, let's see here, our title. So who knows? I'm gonna open the chat up real quick. For 15 points, what is today's title?
Jamming with rock.
Sinclair got it. Yeah. Valdez, you have to say the same
Killer.
thing. Yeah, I see you. Okay. Your microphone turned on. She just beat it to you. That's why I turned the chat on, you guys. But you got it though, Alexis. You following directions. He listened to me. You turn the chat off. But thank you, Sinkaira. You on point. And there's Aaliyah. Oh Lord, she's driving. Okay, let me mark her present. Poor baby trying to work and go to school. All right, and mark her present. I don't see Daje for some reason. She's usually here. She might be taking her STAR test. So let's hear. So Mark Aaliyah, she just showed up. All right, now, oh, there's Kennard. Okay, I'll see y'all just popping in on me. Welcome to class, Miss Kennard. We just got started on
I've
do
been in
now.
here for like 5 minutes. I've been in class for 5 minutes. You just now noticing.
I didn't see you. Okay, all right. I'm gonna mark you present. I'm just now noticing. It's so many screens. All right. Okay, so there we go. Maybe we should turn on my multi-tile so I can see all your cameras. All right, now I can see everybody. I just hope you can see my screen. It says it's showing, but the way I have it set up, I gotta show that to make sure it's showing and then show y'all. But now I can see most of y'all as far as cameras. Okay, so I apologize. Now let's keep going. A few students already told us what the title was. It's Jamming with Rock Hero, right? And we're gonna center this. So blow this up for you. Center this and come down one. Is Rush here? Let me see. Is Mr. Rush in here? He is. Rush, are you there? Okay, I'll come back to him. All right, so we need an exit slip next, right? I'm gonna ask him to follow up with Garcia and see what happened. He left and didn't come back yet. I don't see him yet. So exit slip, right? What is our exit slip? Well, classroom
The
term.
word of the day.
Oh yeah, that's one of them, right?
You want me to tell you the word of the day?
You know it, Aaliyah?
Is it the same thing that we did in physics and algebra?
It is the same word of the day. Yeah. What is it? You remember? There you go. Who said that? I think it was two people said it. I think Journey.
I want my point.
Okay, Journey. I heard you, and
Is
Aaliyah, you're
it
right. It
average
is.
speed and refute?
No. Well, it's refute. You both got the points. So it changes from class to classroom term, right? So let's go through it. It's refute, right? And the term for today's class, let me just show you guys this real quickly. There's some more points to get here.
What about the objective?
You said what, sir?
The objective.
Ah, look at him. All right, 1 second.
Mr. Tyler,
Yes, who's that?
you don't have to say the word as the other classes. I had renounced in
Renounce?
in Spanish. Yeah, it was renounced. Refute was
Oh,
yesterday.
no. Well, that was yesterday's word.
What, renounce?
Yeah, today's word is refute.
I had refute yesterday.
Ooh, okay, I don't know. But they did say in Townhouse refute, and yesterday they said renounce. Might be a confusion. But just do this word so you can get credit in this class, okay? Great question. So I'm gonna have, let's see here, who hasn't gotten points yet? Sinkyra, can you read agenda? The gray box here.
I got to see it.
You see it or no?
No.
Okay, so are you?
I say students will be able to calculate the amount of total rate with respect to force, distance, and angle.
Thank you, Sinkyra. That was what I wanted. Okay, so let's keep going, everybody. I know some students are forgetting this. At the bottom of your document, if you have agenda and everything in that box, you get 15 additional points added towards your report. This is a way to help you guys. But the exit slip is classroom, term of the day, total work, and word of the day is refute. So let's put that in our document. Okay. So let's see here. This is pretty much where Sinkyra and Miss Walls got the title, right? Let's type it in. Aaliyah, can you mute yourself? We're hearing the whole road in the wind, dear.
My bad.
All right, so she's gonna stay in class even if she's doing something else and turn to working later. So what did I say? The classroom term of the day was work total. You gotta look up the definition, guys, because y'all don't be putting the definitions in there. So right after you type that, what is it? What does it mean? Next is, of course, refute. And what does it mean? That's a definition, right?
You gotta say it.
So what? What did she say? All right, I don't know. So let's keep going. I'm gonna have some students read the agenda that's in EDSB, so we'll know what we have to do.
Me.
Wait, who said what?
Can I read it, Alexis?
Oh, Alexis? Yeah, sure. I was gonna say who hasn't gotten points yet, but I think you just got back. You didn't get to do the norms with us. So let me start the chat up again. Okay, why isn't it letting me go to my chat? Let's do this. And then do this. Oh, I am so awesome. I fixed it. All right. Okay, so Alexis, do you see it?
Yeah. Hello, all future electrical engineers. Synchronous problems need to be completed and ready to present tomorrow in class. Asynchronous problems have to be completed as homework and will be checked tomorrow in class as well. 1. As you and your friends prepare to play Rock Hero, you push on drum set to slide it into position. You exert a horizontal force of F equals 47.5 newtons. Kinetic friction opposes the motion with a force of F equals 28.5 newtons, and you slide the drums a distance of D equals 1.95 meters. The weight of the drum set is mass times gravity equals 56.8 newtons. What is the total work done on the drums?
Okay, thank you. And that's 35 points. Or let's keep going. We've got to also look at the second problem, which is your homework problem. And it is very similar to the problem that Ms. Valdez just read. So for another 20 points, I would like Mr. Stuckey, I haven't heard from him in a while, to read 2A in the chat.
2A, right? As you and your friend prepare to play Rock Hero, you push on the drum set to slide into position. You exert a horizontal force of F equal 32.7 newtons. Kinetic friction opposes the motion with a force of F equal 29.4 newtons. And you slide the drum the distance of D equal 4.2 meters. The weight of the drum set is mass gravity equals 67 newtons. What is the total work done on the drum? Stay safe out there and Zen.
Thank you, sir. And Zen to you as well. So all we have to do now is what? Put the problems into the question. So if you're following along with me, I've already grabbed the first problem and put it into my document. I'm literally showing you guys how to type this up so you can get full credit. So please follow along. All right, so that's the second question. Let's zoom in so you can see everything you should have so far, because I'm about to start the problem. All right, so you should see a little bit better. We have basically our header, which is this part, our title. We have the exit slip that you guys got to finish doing. You got to put your definitions in there. And the two problems we're going to work on. Well, I'm working on one, but it's just like working on two because they're similar. All right, so now that we have all that's established, the next thing we're going to do is make sure we get some initial diagrams in there. And here are the diagrams already done from last period. So I'm going to start trying to show you guys how to insert drawings. So, but take a look at what it's supposed to accomplish. We have 3 types of work. And I just want to show you guys this in a big form. So let's edit. And this is what we had to do last period. So I'm gonna draw this with you because it's not something we can put in the chat. You got to do it with me. You get three types of work, everybody. You have positive work, which is negative 90 degrees, which is less than theta, which is our angle. We talked about that yesterday, which is less than 90 degrees. And this is what it looks like as far as geometry, right? It's less than 90 degrees. Then you have theta when it's equal to positive or negative 90 degrees. So it can be straight up and down and like this to make a 90-degree angle, or it can be a negative 90-degree angle where it goes straight up and down and it makes a 90-degree angle. The last drawing we're going to make is when it's 90 degrees is less than theta, less than 270 degrees, and that's negative work. And that's usually when we talk about friction. So let me show you how to make these drawings so we can put it into our diagram, okay? So first things first, you should be at this point, and you're going to make sure you have a space after the first question because it's your first diagram to understand work. You're going to click on Insert, Drawing, and then go to New. So next, you want to make two lines. The first line is going to be,
repeat that real quick?
you talking about the steps I did prior?
Yes.
So again, you go to Insert, Drawing, New.
Mr. Tyler, I just took a screenshot. Is that cool?
You took a screenshot of what?
Where you were presenting the drawing.
Yeah, but you still got to recreate it.
No, all right.
Sorry. You got to recreate it, man. He said, I just want to take the picture and put it in there. No, you gotta create it. So let's do it. You're gonna make two lines, right? And let's see here. You click on line. Make sure you do that because if you don't, you have like the pointer selected and it'll just pick things. So you clicked on line, you see a plus sign. And the first line we're gonna make is straight horizontal line. This is our x-axis, right? And I'm just gonna, since it's highlighted, I'm gonna change it to arrow. So next line is going to be a 45-degree angle from our horizontal, which represents that one. Okay, so what do we call that? Okay, so again, I'm gonna side by side it so you guys can see what to call it. And this is what I did. This is what you got to do, right? So here, this will be negative positive work. So I'm gonna click on the text box and say, hey, this is positive work. So positive work as in terms of force is equal to force times distance. I'm sorry, work is equal to force times distance. So this is for the situation where you have, what do we say? Negative 90 degrees and less than, so let's type that in, negative 90 degrees, which is less than theta, less than, I think it was positive 90 degrees. Okay. Just a little bit. So we get everything in that one box. There we go. And this is the first one. What's next? Well, if we look, we have now a perpendicular. So we have something that has 90 degrees and we got to create that. So 90 degrees in geometry, it's a square. It's a very powerful thing in masonry. So make a line first, and then next you're gonna make another arrow. So I'll make a straight horizontal, x-axis, but now I'm gonna connect it with an arrow, and this is 90 degrees, right? So it's gonna connect it right there. Ooh, okay, so wait. Why does the arrow look that jacked up? I want the arrow to go the other way. So I'm just gonna play with it and click on pointer and say, hey, arrow person, I need you to go the other way because the arrow is supposed to point straight up. And then grab this and it's straight up. So that's 90 degrees. But as I said, it could be 90 positive and 90 negative, right? So that means it could be the same thing, and it's downward 90 degrees, which is negative 90. Okay. So I just want you to understand that's your second diagram. I'm going to shrink this down so you can see it a little better. And 90 degrees is a square.
Can you post it in the chat again?
Can I put what in the chat?
Mr. Charlie?
Can I
The
put
little
what?
words, the little synchronous and all that, because I kind of logged that on accident. My finger.
You talking about in ESB?
No, I'm talking about in here.
No, I haven't done nothing. We're doing diagrams now. So
I'm
you
talking
got
about.
to
Remember you posted it in the chat, right?
I posted one question, so you got to get the questions from ESB. So grab was it sync 1S and 2S from ESB. All right, so this is a 90 degrees in positive and negative. And I'm gonna put the shape so you can see it. That is actually a box from here to there. It's 90 degrees, everybody. If you look at math books, you'll see it written that way. Now, what do we call this? This is our zero work, right? So you see there, theta is equal to plus or minus negative 90 degree minus 90 degrees, zero work. So let's type that in there. Click on text box. And we're going to say theta is equal to plus or minus 90 degrees, which is what we call our zero work. So this is that section. We got one more section to draw, and that is called what? Well, this is our negative work. That's more than 90 degrees and goes all the way to 270 degrees. That's how you know you have negative work. So let's draw that. I'm gonna grab a horizontal x-axis line and I'll draw it here. But now I need an arrow because I want to point to how many degrees it turns. So I'm going to click on this and go to arrow, draw arrow, and it did it backwards. So I'll click on arrow and or pointer, and I'm going to put it connected to here. But the thing is, this arrow points something like, to make it look like our diagram, like this, right? There we go. That's a lot better. So this last diagram here is for our negative work. So let's make a text box. About that big. And we're going to call this our negative work. These are functions of work, everybody. So what is that composed of? Well, like I said, it's going to be, let's resize so you can see it. It's going to be 90 degrees less than theta, the angle. Come back. So 90 degrees less than the angle theta, less than what? I think it was 270. Yeah, 270 degrees. So let's type that in, 270 degrees. And all I am doing is step by step giving you the notes to do the problem, right? So if you're not taking notes, this is going to be extremely hard on you. Okay, so I've done what you're supposed to do. Once I hit save, continue, it'll make a diagram that I can use, and there it is, right? Now, for the sake of time, you leave the diagram wherever it is, as long as I see it in your work. But we have notes now. So I'm going to put the first set of notes on the screen for you guys. And that is some things you should remember from last week, I want to say. So force, right? If you remember, we talked about Newton's second law, force is equal to mass times acceleration. Just giving you the notes from last week in case you didn't get them. And then you're going to take all these notes and put them in the center of your document. So I'm going to put that in the chat so you can have that. And copy it over from chat and put it into your notes right after your diagram if you can, or before your diagram. Because when we do share outs, you guys got to have at least this much. So here we go. Here's your first set of notes to do the problem after you do the diagram. We give you about 2 minutes to work on this, and then we got some more notes, as you can see, on how to do this problem. So I'll give you 2 minutes to catch up, get your diagram done, and get your notes edited.
Can I see the diagram?
Is that a better view right there? Maybe I should zoom out a little bit so you can see. So this is a diagram I think he was asking about. I'm just going to shrink it down a little bit. Okay, where to go? There we go. I think this is even better view. There you go. So that should help you. Your notes go in the center of the page though. So the notes I put in the chat, you're going to put that in the center of the page. I'll give you 2 more minutes on the diagram, it seems like, because I think you guys are still trying to get that done. Okay, so looks like we're ready for our next set of notes. You should have this diagram created and added to your document. So once we do that, this is problem 2, so it goes down
You
here.
get 30 more seconds.
30 more, I give you 1 more minute. We got a lot of steps. 1 more minute. Ooh, that's loud. Okay, so we're at the point where we need notes, right? So the next set of notes I did put in the chat, everybody. And here they are again. So you need everything I put here, and there's more. But this part I just put in the chat already. You got to edit the same way. Okay. So I'm gonna put the next set of notes in the chat, and it's just your known and unknown values that are pulled from the problem. Okay, this is considered your weight force. Just add that. Now I want to talk about this real quickly because we only got 20 minutes of class left and we still got share outs. So here's the next set. I'm putting a chat and set a timer. And I'll put all the last notes in there to do the problem. Again, in the chat, the notes don't look the same. Okay, so be careful with that. You got to make sure you line it up the same way I did as far as knowns is work total and joules. I mean, sorry, unknown is work total. Known is the force, that's the big F for a force exerted. And then little f is frictional force that we pull from the problem above. Okay. Okay, so let's take a look. We got these notes. I'll put that in the chat, and now I'll put the second set of notes so you guys can hurry up and finish it off. Now you notice I did not do the final steps, right? All I did is I put in the work, and the strategy here is to make sure that everything that should be crossed out is crossed out. All right, so your chat is missing some of the notes. So let me grab this last part.
Can you put the asynchronous in there?
Can I put what?
Can you
And
put
he left.
Nah,
Oh, there he
I'm
is.
right here. I just had two devices on, but
Oh, okay.
I want to know if can you put the synchronous in there because I'm writing it because
You don't want the synchronous problem?
No, like the little question. You know how you paste it on there, the you know, yeah, like the 2A, all that, the question.
Oh, you still talking about the questions? You can't copy it from Esby?
No, sir, it's not letting me.
Oh my goodness, because you're on the phone, I bet, right?
Oh, even when I was on my computer, the way the computer is.
All right, all right, all right, all right. I'm messing with you here. So here's the first question.
All right.
So again, everybody else should be getting those notes I put in there. Second question, a homework question. Again, I was just like I was saying to him and everybody, they're in Esby. So here's the second question. Okay. In case you missed it. Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys about let's see here, it's 3:23. Give you about 4 more minutes to catch up with setting your notes up. Let me scroll up to how they should look. Don't forget things in there should be crossed out correctly. So set it up the same way. Great, great. You're singing to us. Mute yourself. Thank you. Okay, it is 3:26. Is anybody ready for share outs to share how much they've gotten done?
Me, because I know I ain't.
Gray, let's see what you got. Let me turn on the share feature. Okay, so let me stop presenting in case that stops you. All right, and waiting on you to present, sir. Okay. Okay, let you. Oh, you stopped presenting. What happened? You was just showing.
I thought you seen it.
Bro, I can't give you points for that. That was like flash.
I got you.
That's, I was like, I saw it for like 2 seconds. Like, that's not gonna work. There you go. Yeah, scroll down and show me everything you did. Okay, now, why isn't it showing your screen? There you go. Okay. Oh, all right. Pretty good. Okay, did you get the exit slip in there? Oh. Okay, just make sure you get everything done, okay?
It's like anytime you talk, I be asking that on.
You trying to share for like 3 seconds. Like, bro.
Mr. Tyler,
Who is that, Aaliyah?
can you do me a favor?
What's that?
Can you put the knowns and the unknown problem?
Yeah, 1
I
second.
accidentally left.
Okay, so 1 second. So you said known and unknowns. You got the other notes, right?
No, I need the other notes too.
Oh my goodness. All right, so somebody else get ready to share. I'm putting this in the chat for her. Those are the knowns. And did you get the earlier notes, like the center notes? Oh, Autumn is sharing. Okay. Oh, Autumn, you got it correct. Yeah, I was worried if the last set of notes was going to give you some trouble. But Autumn, don't forget you use Math Papa to calculate the final answer, and it's not WTOT. All those got to be subscript.
I know I'm not done editing.
Oh, okay. Okay, all right. I'm just letting you know so you can get your points. So clean it up the way I did and cross some things out. You already started, it looks like. You got to cross out your 0 joules there too. And you got the diagram. You didn't get the exit slip though. Okay.
I know.
Okay. Just make sure you put that stuff in there. You'll be able to leave at 3:35. That was Aaliyah and Autumn. Who's next? I mean, I did what I could. I put the notes back in there. So I haven't gotten Sherrod, Kanasia, Mr. Miller, Kennard, Jalen. I haven't seen Journey or Valdez. Did you share?
Nah, I can share.
Okay, because I'm writing points down. I'm like, I don't think I got him.
All right.
All right. Alexis, yeah, I can see it. Yeah. Scroll up a little bit. Oh, you got all this stuff. Cool. Are you putting the definition in there? Oh, you got the objective too. He wants those 15 points. Okay. You can use that, the mathematical definition. All right. I'll give you that one.
All right.
Okay. You good. It's 3:30, Valdez. I don't think we have time to work on it during class. If you have a few minutes after class, we can set it up so we can finish it, okay?
Yeah.
So just stick around, and when everybody's gone, we'll work on your application and get that out the way so we can get your name at the top of the list and at the bottom, Who have I not seen? I have not seen Kennard, Jalen, Archie, so who wants to go next? Or Miller or Perry? Okay, Kennard's jumping in there. Cool. Okay, I see. Okay, don't forget to name your document, Ms. Kennard's due now and the date, because you got untitled document there. Scroll up a little bit. She got everything. She's almost done crossing things out too. She's like, you see how everybody, she was subscript and everything. She was making it correct. Okay. And don't forget, you got to calculate that final. You did. I see you calculate the final answer. Cool. Okay, so just use the same method on the homework problem, so you can knock that out tonight. I think you're good. Don't forget to turn everything in by 8 as a PDF into SB. You know how though. Use a star student. All right, so I got her points. Archie, are you there? Jalen, who wants to go next?
Can I flip my camera out and I'll get on the device?
Oh, Echo and Journey, what you say? Journey? She had a huge echo. Oh, she just stopped talking. Hello? All right. We'll wait for her to come back. Anybody else wants to share their screen? It's 3:32. We're coming towards the end of class. This is in-class participation points. So you got to show something to show that you've been working on this in class. Oh, she left. I guess she's coming back. Mr. Miller, do you have anything you can share? What have you been working on?
Yeah, I'm almost done.
You say you're on the screen, or what did you say?
I'm almost done.
Oh, you're almost done? Can you
I
share how
still
much you
got it
got?
in my screen, but I'm finna.
Oh, there she goes. Okay. You say what, Journey?
I still gotta finish editing, doing all that stuff. I was trying to work fast.
Okay, but just share. You guys are trying to be perfectionists. Just share what you have. So I can give you your in-class points. We're almost at the end of class. So anybody can share because I got to note these points so you can be successful. Aaliyah jumped in there and Jalen's jumping in there. So leave both screens up. I can see it. So I'm looking at Jalen's. Jalen, you're missing your exit slip. Scroll down. You don't have the problem steps in there. All right, so those are the steps for problem 1S, not 2A. You got it under the 2A sections. You got to move that in between 2A because those steps go with underneath 1S. So yeah, you gonna move it. Okay, you're gonna cut it out, yeah, and then put it at the bottom. That's smart. And then who else was sharing? You can stop sharing, Jalen, because that means you're almost getting it done. I think Aaliyah, you shared before Jalen jumped in front of you. Is your screen still up, Aaliyah? Can you put it back up? So Jalen, you'll be able to leave with the rest of them in a minute. Those people that have shared their screens, I should say. Don't just leave and you know you didn't share. Okay, Aaliyah, now I can see you. But Aaliyah, you stopped it. Okay, now Journey is sharing and Aaliyah. Y'all kidding me.
My bad.
Okay.
Can you see that?
I can see it. Okay, Aaliyah. Okay. Scroll up. Okay, don't forget your exit slip. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. All right, finish up that second problem and turn it in by 8 p.m. tonight. I seen Journey show up. Journey, can you share again? I seen you pop up on the screen. I need you to share one more time.
Mr. Tyler, if we already presented, could we leave?
What'd you say, Autumn?
I said if we already presented, can we leave?
Yes, in a minute. 3:35. Okay, so Journey, scroll down a little bit. You're missing the definitions to your exit slip. Scroll down. Okay, she made it bigger. Thanks. Okay, so don't forget to calculate that that final answer, Journey, and make sure you subscript all terms, like I did in my note. So you're free to go, Journey. Kanar, you could have left. Jalen, you could have left. Who else? Harry Addison, Archie, and Miller. Aaliyah, you're good to go.
It's not letting me share my screen.
Why not? Can you try it now? There's somebody else who's sharing probably. Yeah, Mr. Miller, I think you submitted something yesterday, so you got the hang of it. Let's see here. Perry and Archie, are you ready to share? While Miller is working on that.
I'm just gonna turn it in tonight. I'm still working on it.
Okay, well, you could try to get your in-class points tomorrow once you show it tomorrow. Archie is sharing. Thank you.
I got you.
Okay, so you're free to go. Turn in by 8. Archie, pretty good. Don't forget those definitions for the exit slip. And yeah, you got the hang of it. And you started on the next part. You getting the hang of this. Okay, y'all know what y'all doing. Okay, so Canadians, don't forget to turn it in tonight as a PDF into EDSB and under the assignment, Jamming Rock Hero. Please don't send us a message, turn it in correctly so I can grade it. You're free to go. So that leaves Mr. Miller. Can you just show how much you've gotten done? Is your share screen working now? So you go in SB, not SB, you go on Google Meet and
it's
click.
still not working.
So okay, so you at the present screen button or present now in Google Meet.
Yeah, I'm pressing it in the share. I'm pressing the share button. It's not working.
And the share button is deactivated.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I want you to do is click on, and you're in Google Docs, right?
Yeah.
All right. Click on that blue share button there. It's a blue share button with a little lock on it. You see it?
Yeah. Yeah, I got it.
And it asks for email address. Did it ask for email address?
Um, no, they asked for my name.
No, no. Okay. So let me share my screen and show you what I'm clicking on. Okay. So in Google Docs, you should see what I'm doing in a moment. But in Google Docs, there's this blue button here that says share. Do you see this?
Yeah, I got. Yeah, I got it.
When you clicked on it, what does it say?
It's like add people in groups.
Right. So I want you to put that email address, and I'll put it in the chat for you too. Type that email address in there so I can see your work.
Okay.
And once you do that, hit send, and it should share it to me. And then you'll be free to go. You got it?
Yeah, I put the email in there, but
You put the email in there. What happened?
I sent it.
Oh, okay. You got it? I got it from you. I see it in my emails. Thank you. All right. Well, I'll see you tomorrow, sir, and I'll grade this. If you once you finish it, I'll give you to 8 to finish it, but whatever you type, I'll see it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so finish it up by 8. The second problem as well. Use the same technique in the homework problem.
Okay.
All right, see you later. All right, Valdez, I gotta find your document. I think you sent me a document.
Yeah, it was in the SB messages. I can send it again though.
Can you put it in the chat because everybody's gone so I can find it
Yeah.
faster? I'm trying to switch screens and stuff.
Oh, it's deactivated the chat.
Oh, let me turn it on.
Mhm.
I keep forgetting that. All right, how about now?
Yeah.
All right, I got it. Ooh, I need access. That's why it's tough.
What about that one? I figured it would do it.
Okay, let's try this one. This one needs access too. So I just requested access twice. Oh, that's because it's coming through my CPS account. Let me see if I can get it from a different account. 1 second. I'm signed in as, let's do Camelot. Under CPS, it won't let me. Dang, under Camelot, it won't let me. Ouch. All right, so you got to check your email and give me access to your document.
Okay.
Because I can't see it that way. So
Okay, I see the request.
You see the request? Okay.
Bueno. Oh, ya te decía que si puedes traer una soda. Oh, no, ya no está bien así. Oh, ya, ahorita es que todavía estoy en clase hablando con mi maestro. Sí, para eso del ingeniero. No, parquéate en el driveway para que pases.
Okay, so it's not coming
Yeah.
up. What I'm gonna do is I think it's time.
But yeah, I just did it. My dad was calling me. Sorry.
Oh, okay. So let me check it again.
Yeah, I'll be back. I'm gonna open the door for him real quick, and I'll be right back.
Okay, I'll be here.